And today, Sejal as always, has already set the agenda for the thought of the day that mastering the art of saying no. Yes, so very important and needed by each one of us to make our life simple. Just imagine it's like 11 p.m. You're exhausted, your phone buzzes, and a colleague asks if you can quickly review their presentation. They need it by morning. Your fingers hover the keyboard. You want to sleep. You need to sleep. But you type, sure, send it over. Sounds familiar? We've all been there. Trapped in a cycle where we say yes to everyone except ourselves. Where our time becomes the like public property and a peace becomes negotiable. So today we are going to talk about that something which sounds simple but feels impossible, the art of saying no. And let's be honest, in our culture, saying no feels like a crime. Your relative calls, Beta, can you pick up my parcel from the courier office? It's across town. You have a deadline, but you say yes. Because what will they think? Or your friend messages, Yeah, come for coffee. I'm feeling low. On the other hand, you're drowning in work, but you cancel your plans because your good friends show up, right? Your boss casually mentions on Friday evening, Can you handle this small task over the weekend? Small. It's a 3 hour project. But you agree because you don't want to seem uncommitted. So we say yes out of fear, out of rejection, fear of disappointing people, yeah, fear of being called selfish, lazy, or the ultimate Indian guilt trip, ungrateful. But here's the truth bomb. Every time you say yes, when you mean no, you're saying no to yourself, no to your time, no to your energy, no to your mental peace, and no to your actual priorities. Now, some of you might be thinking, but isn't saying no selfish? But let me ask you something. If your phone battery is at 5%, do you lend it to someone to scroll Instagram? No, right? Because if your phone dies, you're both stuck. So your energy works the same way. Boundaries aren't walls, they are gates. They don't shut people out, they decide who gets in, when, and for how long. And here's what nobody tells you: boundaries define self respect, not selfishness. So when you say no to your cousin's third pyramid scheme pitch, you're not being rude, you're being realistic. And when you decline attending a wedding on the other side of the country during your board exam week, you're not being antisocial, you're being sensible. And when you tell your friend you can't chat at midnight because you have an early meeting, you're not being distant, you're being responsible. So think of it this way: every no you say to others is a yes to your peace, purpose, and priorities. And here's something liberating: no doesn't always mean never, it often just means not right now. Imagine your younger sibling wants help with their science project, but you're in the middle of preparing for an important presentation. Instead of saying yes and doing a rushed, resentful job, or saying a harsh no and feeling guilty, you say, I would love to help you, but can't do it justice right now. Can we sit together tomorrow evening? See what happened there. You honored their need and yours. You didn't burn yourself out of, or you didn't damage the relationship. Or your parents want you to join them for a family function, but you desperately need a day to recharge. So instead of lying about being sick or going and being miserable, you say, I'm really drained this week. Let me skip this one so I can be fully present at next month's gathering. And that's not rejection, that's honest communication. And people respect honesty far more than resentful presence. But then, how do we actually do this? So, let me give you a framework. Step one, pause. When someone makes a request, resist the urge to answer immediately. Yes. We say yes impulsively because we are scared of discomfort. Instead, buy yourself time. Like, let me check my schedule and get back to you. Of course, you will not spoil your plans then. Can I confirm by evening? That could be a very valid answer. Or even just give me a moment to think. So that pause helps. Then, step two, evaluate and ask yourself honestly, do I have the bandwidth for this request? Or will saying yes cost me something important? Maybe sleep, study time, peace of time, or peace of mind? See, even sleep is important. It's not waste of time. You're recharging yourself. Or am I saying yes out of genuine willingness or out of guilt or fear? In step three, respond clearly. Here's the secret: you don't need to apologize for your no, and you don't need elaborate excuses. A simple, respectful no is complete. Like, I appreciate you, think of me, but I can't take this on right now. Or I have other commitments that need my attention. Or you can simply say, that doesn't work for me. Notice, no sorry, no over explaining, no fake excuse. Just clear, kind honesty. And if someone gets upset, that's information. It tells you they valued your compliance more than your well being. Your no is not responsible for other people's reactions. So, I'm not saying that this is easy. The first time you say no to your best friend's party invite or your manager's extra assignment, your heart will pound. Your mind will spiral. What if they hate me? What if they never ask again? But here's what actually happens: most people respect you more. They stop taking your time for granted. They think twice before making casual demands. And the ones who don't, they're showing you they were never interested in you, just what you could do for them. So start small, say no to one minor thing this week, then another, and like any skill, it gets easier with practice. You're not being difficult, you are being discerning. So let me leave you with this. Every yes you give away is borrowed from a limited treasury of time and energy. You can't pour from an empty cup. You can't light the way for others if your own flame is dying. Saying no isn't about building walls, it's about building a life that doesn't require recovery. It's about showing up fully when you say yes instead of showing up everywhere half heartedly. So here's your call to action. Tonight or sometime this week, journal about one recent moment when you said yes. but wanted to say no. Ask yourself, why did I agree? What did it cost me? Energy, time, focus? Or how will I respond differently next time? Write it down and name the pattern, because awareness is where change begins. And remember, your time is not community property, and your peace is not negotiable, and your no is a complete sentence. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.